Alright my darlings, me here again, and I'm just here to bring you a very quick video today because something very significant has just been announced that just so happens to coincide with my Ardme month. How convenient. So, for those of you who have already asked me what my opinion is on this, you probably know what I'm going to talk about, but for those who don't, the news is that Aardman has just announced that they're going to be doing a sequel to Chicken Run almost 10 years after the last one came out. Actually, no, it's even longer than that. It's almost 20 years since the last one came out. But yeah, people have been asking me what my opinion is on this, and my opinion? I don't think it's a good idea. Now, for those of you who just saw my Chicken Run video for Ardme, you'll know that I did like Chicken Run. It was a very good movie. But part of the reason why it was such a good movie is that it felt like a very self-contained story. It all felt like everything that the story had to tell was told within that movie. There doesn't feel like there could be anything that could be told after it. There's a chance that perhaps a prequel could work, like to show how the chicken farm got started, how Rocky joined the circus in the first place, and some other unanswered questions. But I don't really think that would work, especially since Aardman's never really done prequels before. And to be honest, they've not even really done sequels before. They're planning on their first sequel to a movie that they've done next year, which is Shaun the Sheep 2. But even then, Shaun the Sheep is based off of a TV show anyway, so it kind of makes sense because they've shown that that particular plot device has a lot of different opportunities in it. So that, I think, would actually work well. But Chicken Run, I don't think that there's any more that they could do with the story. And to be honest, I'm not really sure that what they'll actually do with the story will be that substantial anyway. However, I will say that I'm always willing to be proven wrong, and what I will say is that even though this does seem like a bad idea, I'm willing to see if it can actually be turned into a good idea, or at least the execution can be done well. I'm always willing to give things a chance before I actually see them. For example, Incredibles 2, some people thought that was a really bad idea. I thought it was a fantastic idea, especially considering that a lot of the films that Pixar does sequels to, with the exception of Toy Story, don't often turn out too great. And let's not forget that back when Toy Story 2 was announced, we were all feeling that that was going to be a bad idea as well, because, you know, Disney doesn't really do sequels, and Pixar was a brand new company, so we didn't really know if they could do sequels, and that turned out really well. However, the major difference between this and Chicken Run 2 is that Toy Story 2 only came out 2 years after the original. This is, like I said, 18 years since the original. I just feel like it's been too long of a time to do a sequel, especially considering some of the stuff that the cast have done between then might add a little bit of a awkward flair to the whole thing. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens, and hopefully this will actually turn out good, even if I think the idea isn't very good. But yes, that's my thoughts on Chicken Run 2, and stay tuned to the rest of Ardme coming soon. Bye.